If you want to achieve your goals fast, you need to get literally brain dead. You need to lower your IQ. I know that it sounds stupid, it sounds clickbaity ish, but this is actually so true. Whenever you overthink something, right? You're not taking action. You're looking always for the best way. You're trying to find the most efficient path, and that's what overanalyzers do. That's what smart people do, and that's probably you to some degree as well. And if so, you've probably been struggling with procrastination. You've probably been struggling with getting things done. But look at how many successful people, right? I mean, especially the young ones, are not actually that smart, right? They're like these young kids. They didn't finish college. Uh, their language isn't, let's say, too formal. They don't. They're, you wouldn't say that they're very smart, right? They just got good at one thing. They made money with it, and now they're living their dream life. But you wouldn't say that these people were naturally gifted at something. Mostly, I mean, I don't know what type of people you're thinking about, but the ones that I'm thinking about are like, let's say, traders, like, let's say, course sellers, and of course you can argue that they're scammers, but to some other degree, right? They still needed to get into the position where they racked up a following. They got all these people to follow them. They actually had to sell something. They had to first even develop a skill of their own. And what I noticed, right, that these successful people have is they don't really overthink. They just have an idea and they literally act upon it instantly. And for me, I've been struggling for, let's say, the past 10 days, right? I haven't been putting in the work. I haven't been doing the previous things that I've been doing before, let's say, the Christmas holidays, before New Year's holidays. And the only reason was because I wasn't sure whether that's the best thing for me to do, whether that's the most highest leverage thing, whether that's the most optimal thing for me to do. I was literally telling myself excuses that, I'm not really sure whether it's worth it, whether it's going to pay off in the long term. So I just haven't been doing like the most important things that have gotten me the most results in the past. In this case, in my online business. But what I realized is after today, after yesterday, after just putting in the work and not even thinking about the outcome, not even thinking about whether it's optimal, whether it's sufficient, whether it's effective, just simply putting in the reps, you're building up that momentum. The results finally start coming in again. All right. Uh you're like doing something. You're optimizing the approach along the way, but you're getting momentum, you're receiving momentum, you're actually doing something. And when you are not doing anything and when you're simply expecting the results to kind of, you're just waiting for the best approach, for the best, you're sharpening the axe. You're always sharpening the axe, but you're never gonna be cutting out that tree, right? And that's a lot what a lot of us struggle with. So my biggest advice to you is simply stop thinking, right? If you were to ask, I don't know, a young kid on how to do X or Y or Z, he wouldn't be analyzing. He would just simply shoot out his opinion and tell you how. You need to just right now just do the first thing that comes to mind. If you're asking yourself, how do I get fit, and it says go for a run, go to the gym, stop eating bullshit. Just listen to your voice instantly. Don't just start and saying, well, yeah, but perhaps I'll be not as happy in my day-to-day life. Perhaps this, perhaps that. Perhaps, but you will never know if you won't test it out. You'll never know if you just don't stick to it. And even if it does feel uncomfortable, most of the times you simply just gotta stick to it. If you just keep sticking to it and you keep putting in the work, you just turn off your brain, you turn off that voice which is going against you, all those excuses. You'll just start getting results. You'll start getting momentum, and then that voice will slowly disappear, and it'll just be you grinding, getting results, not having to overcomplicate things, or not having to overstress them, not having to spend hours of doing research and watching YouTube videos and looking for the best way. You wouldn't even have to be watching my channel. You would simply just be kind of acting on the work that needs to be done. Like, I don't know, the thing you want to be focusing on. If it's you want to be focusing on school right now, you want to be getting better grades, well, you just need to study more. It doesn't matter whether it's the most efficient way, whether it's the most effective way, but you just sit, you see what you gotta learn, and you start learning it, no matter the way. If it's online business, you simply choose an online business, you go into it, and you start doing it. If you want to get fit, you simply do something to get moving. You lift weights, you do pull ups, you do push ups, and you get fit. I mean, it's like when you think of, I mean, you just simply don't overcomplicate it and you don't listen to other people who try to, I don't know, confuse you and sell you on something. Life gets so much easier and it gets so much more enjoyable because you're not always in the state of over analyzing, in this state of discomfort. You're just simply enjoying life. You're just getting the results, you're getting the progress. So my biggest advice for you and the biggest takeaway that I want you to go away from this video is simply stop overcomplicating it. Literally lower your IQ. If you're a smart person, just lower your IQ. Pretend that you're not smart. Pretend that you're not smart just to get going. Pretend that you're not smart and think, okay, if I wasn't that smart and I wouldn't be thinking of all of these excuses and all of these objections, what would I be doing right now? What would I be doing? And just do what that version of you would be doing. And trust me, the results will come so fast. You will stop overcomplicating shit and you'll just start getting things done. Life gets so much better when you simply put in the work. You don't think of the consequences. You only see the goal. You take the path, you walk it, you crawl it, you run it, but you still are getting closer. So I hope you take action on this video. I hope you don't dare to procrastinate and just watch another video, because this video that you watched, it's pretty boring. No editing, no nothing. And if you've watched this entire video, you're not taking action. I'd be genuinely angry if I was staring at you right now, and I am staring at you right now. So I hope you better take action. And if this helps, subscribe, because I'll be calling you out and I'll be giving you more tips along the way on how to turn off your brain and finally get shit done. Once you get shit done, then you can think about turning your brain on. But right now, turn it off and just do what needs to be done. Stop overcomplicating it.